Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like your mind just doesn't stop? Like you notice everything? The way someone's tone changes, the pause before they reply, the look in their eyes that doesn't match their words? You walk away from conversations replaying them in your head, wondering what you said, how it sounded, what they meant. And sometimes you wish you could just turn your brain off. If that sounds like you, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not broken. You might just be someone who's too aware. Being too aware isn't about being smart in a textbook way. It's about feeling life deeply. You don't just hear words, you feel intention. You don't just see people, you sense their emotions. And you don't just live moments, you analyze them while they're happening. Your mind is always awake, always observing, always asking, what does this mean? Psychologically, people like this have something called high self-awareness and metacognition. Basically, you don't just think, you think about your thinking. This can make you emotionally intelligent, insightful, and empathetic, but it also means your brain rarely rests. You don't get mental silence, and you get mental commentary. Let me give you a simple example. Someone casually says, "You seem quiet today." Most people shrug it off, but if you're highly aware, your mind instantly goes deeper. Did I upset them? Am I coming across as awkward? Should I explain myself? You smile on the outside, but inside, your mind is already tired. This kind of awareness comes with a cost. You feel things deeply, but you also carry them longer. You care, sometimes too much. And after a while, it becomes exhausting. Not because life is hard, but because your mind never stops processing it. If you're listening to this and quietly thinking, "This is exactly how I feel," just comment, "I relate." You're not alone. And if you like content that speaks to you instead of shouting at you, consider subscribing. We talk honestly here. When you're too aware, your brain treats everyday interactions like puzzles to solve. You're not fully present. You're watching yourself being present. And slowly, that creates distance between you and the moment. Life keeps happening, but you're always one step outside of it. Here's the painful irony. People who are too aware often understand others deeply, but feel deeply misunderstood themselves. You sense emotions before they're spoken, yet struggle to explain your own. You notice patterns others miss, but sometimes wish you could be more careless, more light. Many highly aware people feel different from a young age. You notice things early. You question things others accepted. You didn't enjoy shallow conversations, not because you think you're better, but because your mind naturally looks for depth, and that can feel lonely. Overthinking isn't a flaw. It's awareness without boundaries. No one ever taught you how to pause your mind, so your brain keeps going, not to hurt you, but to protect you. The problem isn't that you think too much. It's that you never learned when to stop. When awareness is balanced, it becomes a gift. It gives you empathy, creativity, emotional depth. But balance comes when you realize this. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every silence needs interpretation. And not every feeling needs fixing. If you're too aware, don't try to become less you. Learn to ground yourself. Learn to step out of your head and into the moment. Awareness isn't your enemy. Losing yourself inside it is. And before you go, if this video made you feel seen or understood even a little, please like it. It really helps this message reach more people like you. If you know someone who overthinks, feels too aware, or lives inside their head, share this video with them. It might help them feel less alone. And if you want more honest, psychology-based content that respects your depth instead of telling you to just stop thinking, make sure you subscribe. Remember this, you don't need to think less. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to be a little kinder to your mind.